Welcome to a short summary video on ratio. Now, ratio is to do with proportioning things, and here, simplifying, I have a ratio of 5 to 15, so I'm proportioning something in 5 parts to 15. Now, we can simplify ratio if every part of the ratio is divisible by the same number. Now 5 to 15, 5 goes into 5 and 5 goes into 15. So I can divide them both by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, 15 divided by 5 is 3. So 5 to 15 is the same as 1 to 3. Here, what they're doing might be based around a recipe type question, saying maybe I've got 400 grams of butter to 1 kilogram of cast sugar or something. What I need to do is make sure the units are the same. I can't have grams to kilograms, so I change them both to be out of grams. So 400 grams to 1 kilogram is the same as 400 to 1,000. 1,000 grams in a kilogram. Now to simplify that, I could rewrite that as 4 to 10, recognising 10 goes into both of them, and then simplify 4 to 10 to 2 to 5. Or I could have divided them both by 200 and recognise 200 goes into 400 twice, 200 goes into 1,000 5 times. Okay, so I could have divided them both by 100 to get 4 to 10 and then divided them both by 2, or I could have straight divided them both by 200. The key was making sure I got them to be the same units. Next type of question you might be asked is sharing out. If I want to share 40p in the ratio 3 to 5, I do this by working out what one part is worth. So 3 plus 5 is 8. Now I'm splitting 40p into 8 equal parts. So each part, 40 divided by 8 is 5. So I know that one part is worth 5p. So 3 parts is 3 times 5, which is 15. 5 parts is 5 times 5, which is 25. So if I share 40p in the ratio 3 to 5, I work out that one part is 40 divided by 8, which is 5p, and then multiply that 5 by each of these. Now you may have some glare from the video here, sorry for that. I'll just read this question through. A piece of wood is cut in the ratio 2 to 5. What fraction of the original length is the longest piece? Now I know the longest piece is going to be 5, because it's the greater part of the ratio. I know there are 7 total parts, 2 plus 5 is 7. So the fraction of the longer piece will be 5 out of 7. 5 over 7. Best buys are another type of question you may well encounter in the exam. Now the key here is to find either the cost per weight or the weight you would get per cost. So you're either finding, say, the cost of 1 gram, and then whichever one has the least cost for 1 gram is the best buy, or you're finding how many grams per penny you would get, or per pound, and whichever one gives you the more grams per penny or per pound is the best buy. So, in this case we have cereal sold in 2 sizes. 500 grams is £1.20 and 750 grams is £1.50. If I want to find cost per gram, then what I'm looking at doing is getting the cost here of 120 pence, dividing it by the grams of 500, and that tells me 0.24 pence per gram. For the second one, I have 750 grams costing £1.50. I'm finding the cost per gram. So 150p divided by 750 grams, the cost per gram is 0.2. So this one is 0.24 pence per gram. This one is 0.2 pence per gram. So this is cheaper because I'm paying less money for every gram. Okay, that's summary ratio at foundation tier.